Mora mora. So, I just finished my workday and I'm about to go for my run. But today I've got something new. It's not extremely new, but still something I've never done before. So I figured I'd take you guys with me and see how it is I tackle whenever I need to try out something I've never done before. Like today, I've never had this exact workout before, so I need to do things a bit differently than I do with stuff I've done before. But before we go, I need some proper equipment. So let's go. Whoa! Top tier editing skills. Anyway, let's go finish my workout. So, the first thing I do whenever it is something I've never done before, so I figure out what it is I'm supposed to do. If I don't understand, then I'll ask my coach. But this time it's 10 minutes of warm-up, then 10 reps of 1 minute of hard running, followed by 1 minute of walking, and ended off with a 10-minute cool down. I figured I understand most of those words, so I don't need to actually ask. But yeah, in case it's something more difficult, then I'll ask. And if it is something more difficult, then I'll program it into my watch. But this is just minute-long repeats, so there's a set thing here. Anyway, then I figure out what kind of terrain, what kind of route I need for this event. Now, if it's just a run, then I'll run wherever. I'll figure out in my head what is a 5k route, what is a 10k, what is a 90-minute. This time, since it's repeats, I came here because it's open and flat. And yeah, then we start executing. Now, thirdly, make sure I've got a proper kit. This time, again, it's a short one, so I don't need anything special, but if it's a longer run, something I'll take gels or whatnot. I'll check out the weather forecast. If it's a brick workout, I make sure my bike is ready, my running gear is ready, all that stuff. You know how it goes, just basic preparation. And now that all that is done, I show up here. I did walk here because I want to do a bit more of a thorough warm-up here as well. So I'll run around this place for a while. Then it's time for the actual main course. But first, let's warm up. So, rep number 1. Here we go. I don't know why I'm still filming it. So, rep number 1 was done. I'm huffing a bit, wasn't too bad. And now I have a rough understanding of about the distance I need to cover in a minute. Because it's much easier for me to conceptualize these through distance than it is through time. I can more easily adapt my pacing. So yeah, let's go for rep number 2. Rep number 2, still alright. Should have brought some water with me. Getting a bit sort of a dry mouth. I'm not looking at my pace when I'm running, going solely based on feel. Felt similar, still feels fine. 8 more to go. Rep number 3, was it? Anyway, the next rep, still alright. Still not, I don't need to look at my watch to check out how long do I still have. You can easily just wait for the sound cue. But I'm getting a bit more winded, so I'm gonna take a few laps and not talk during my recovery, so that I'll recover a bit more, ever so slightly more. So see you in a bit. So that was grade 7, I think. I'm only coming down to zone 3 a few months ago. It's no longer fun. I think pacing is spot on. This is for the only rest. Now looking at my watch, hoping that this will end soon. And based on the distance, I know there's still too much to go. I'm gonna stop now. Now that was 7, I think. Sure. Yeah. See you in a bit. So I think there's only 2 more left. Now I'm at the place where I really want to quit. So what I'll do is I won't. Let's just do 2 more. So I think there's only 1 more left. I hope there is. It's like exhausting. Should brought some liquid, and it's the tiny muscles on my groin area that are feeling it the worst right now. Yeah. I hope it's just 1 more. If not, then we'll do whatever it is. But yeah, I really don't want to do this. I know it's pretty much still the end of this straight where I need to go. I hope that was it. That was for the cool down, and then I'll upload this into Strava and actually check out the stats, figure out how consistent of a pace it was, and then I'll see how it was in actuality. Right now I'm feeling like close enough for me. Everything felt consistent enough. If I'm lucky, it was a negative split, which isn't ideal, meaning the lateral half is faster. But as for like perceived effort, I don't know. Could I have done 1 more, 2 more at this pace? So. I don't know. Definitely not overly fast, meaning I'll after I get back home, I'm not beat up anymore. In fact, Uh, even just now, after having walked more than I've walked for 2 minutes now, and I can already control my breathing better. My heart rate just dropped to zone 2, so that's fine, and that I'm extremely happy with, because it tells me that the overall fitness level underneath all these wobbly bits, it's there, because I can recover even from a hard effort like this to a, you know, manageable breathing and more clear thoughts and able to produce sentences, stuff like that. I'm able to come back down to this level in a, you know, quite reasonable time. But yeah, now for me the cool down is I'll walk home. But yeah, I'll check out the Strava, I'll go through the results with you guys. But this is how I break down anything that's new. At least this one I did. Obviously, if it's like a longer thing, then I need to adjust my thinking accordingly. But basically it's guesswork. If I've never done it before, I don't know how to do it. Yeah, see you in a bit. So here we are back home. Let's have a look at the stats. Just reading this from Strava. All in all, it was like 7 point something. Okay, 1 hour 15 minutes, because I was mostly walking for my warm up and cool down. Strava says it was alright, it was a fun one. Garmin says, did you even try? Let's have a look at the actual reps and the pacing. So first one, 5:54. This is minutes per kilometer. So 5:54, 5:28, 5:22, 5:37, 5:21, 5:14, 5:10, 5:27, 5:23, and 5:12. That's consistent enough for me. I'm extremely happy, not only with the consistency, but the fact that I was doing sub 6 minute pace. Usually for me, I think my 400 repeats are like 6:30, or at least they were the last time I remember. So this was way faster than I was expecting. And yeah, there's like the slowest one was the first one, 5:54. So excluding that, it was 5:37 and 5:10. Those were the slowest and the fastest. So that's 27 seconds. I'm happy with that. I believe the average according to Strava was 5:24. So yeah, Strava AI says 10 times 200 intervals at 5:24 per kilometer. I am extremely happy, as you can see. I really didn't think it was that fast. I was thinking it was more like 6 something. But yeah, it was consistent enough for me at least. And as you can see right now, I'm fine. I can easily finish the rest of my day, no issues. I do need to stretch, obviously. Legs are slightly tired at the moment, but I'd say this was a great success. But yeah, that's it. This is how I go through when I get something new. Now, like I mentioned earlier, had this been something longer, like, I don't know, kilometer repeats, obviously I would have to think my pacing a bit differently, because I need to maintain that pace for a longer time with the added reps in mind. But as for this one, I'm extremely happy. It was a great success. I still prefer the 400 meter ones. They require a bit more mental toughness because it is a longer distance. This was roughly 180 meters, 190 meters, I believe, per rep. So double that would be my 400, and obviously my pacing would be slightly
slower for a 400 repeat. This is how I go about when I get something new. It's just trial and error, although this one wasn't an error. Anyway, that's it. I hope you got something out of this. If you have any ideas, or if you want to let me know how you go about trying out new stuff, please let me know. I'm interested to learn. But right now I'm gonna stretch, shower, make some dinner for the family. They should be coming back home in a while. I hope each and every one of you has a glorious day. Take care. Bye.